Good morning, sir. First of all, I would like to give an introduction about this system. This system is an agriculture-based sensor system which will helpful for users such as farmer, admin, and basically functions like functions related to the agriculture are performing here. And in here, first step, that means initial phase done by another group, and we developed this system based on the design. And if we look at the design, next we'll move to the design.
To use this system, user has to log into the system. Here, user can give the user type as we select farmer, and then the username, and the password. If the password is incorrect, the system will show an error message. Then we have to give the correct password.
How many user types are there? Farmer.
There are 3.
Okay.
And if the user is not registered in the system, user can register by using this interface. Here you have to give name.
Did you validate this email address and these things?
And then type email. If you give
Let's say user entered without having @ character. Show. You validate whether the password and confirm password are matching, right?
if we give incorrect email address, it should display an error message, and it will display like this, and we have to give correct email format. And then if we give current password 123, and then the confirm password 456, it should display a message, the password and confirmation.
Okay, fine. Continue here. Enter correct data.
Then user can successfully register in system. Then it will redirect to user this page, and if the user wants to change the password, user can click this link. User has to give username and all password. If this all password is incorrect, it should display error message. Here we give should display error message. So incorrect password, then we have to give correct current password, and if these passwords are not matched,
Okay, it's fine. Match and continue.
the password will be reset successfully.
Then the next user is administrator. He can log into the system.
So how many functionalities need to implement in this application?
Admin have 3 functions.
No, from previous group, what are the sequence diagrams and what are the functionalities did you get from there?
4 functions.
4 functions. What are those?
Login, services,
What sort of services? Sensor services.
water level,
Uh-huh.
watering and fertilizer, and then register,
Calculate harvest.
Calculate harvest. Did you implement all these functionalities in this
Yeah.
all functionalities implemented? Now for this one, I think registration, this user credentials validation, these things are not related to this agriculture sensor system. There are lots of other things we have to consider, like maintaining a dashboard or something like that, and how we are going to get the sensor data and how those things manipulations are going to happen, and those things you have to implement, right? For this one. Okay, show us whatever the sensor specific functionality.
then admin can log into the system. After login, this is the interface admin can see. Admin can mainly manage field station data, manage field data, and manage sensor data. And if we go to the manage field station data, this is the field station interface. In here we can add field station.
Why did you use selection for the field station rather than entering a name of the field station? Didn't you think about using a drop down and selecting a field station?
It's a new field station.
A new
Can-
field station you are going to add at the first place. Okay.
Then admin can add field station. Then it will display successful message, and that value will be added. And in here search function, admin can search by name, location and field. If we choose field and type west, it will display. So in here we use raw filter feature, and by clicking a row, delete and edit button,
Click delete.
then confirmation
You have
message.
confirmation.
And if we select yes, it will be deleted.
Show us the assign sensors. What is that? How we are going to assign sensors for? You are going to assign sensors for field station. Is that so?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
In here, farmers can assign sensors to their field stations. Here, in this table, we already have the field stations which admin added. Then we can choose the field station and we can assign sensors to that field station. There are 5 sensors in this system, so we can available these 2 sensors to this field station, and by click apply, then it will assign to this table. If farmer want to change any assignments for this field station, then he can change the sensors he already assigned. Now these 2 sensors are already assigned. We can assign another sensor, and by clicking change assignments, then it will update as 3 assigned sensors. And then farmer can weave the farmer can enter the harvest details. In here we can add field station, and the period of months. Farmer can enter the harvest details after receiving the harvest, and then when we click on add, then it will goes to this table. But if we enter already received if we added to the harvest amount to the north field station which already received harvest, then when click it will update the period, it will increase with the previous value, and we can weave the predictions of these field stations. This table will have the all field station, the harvest details of the all field stations. If we want to check the prediction harvest details of this particular field station, then it will appear here like this, and this will be the expected harvest amount during this particular month to that particular field station.
Are there any other things?
No, that's the harvest date.
As I previously explained, admin have another two features. Next one is manage field data. In here also admin can add field name, location, owner and field station. After add, it will load to the table, and by selecting name, location, crop, admin can select particular tuple, and by selecting the row, admin can delete as well as edit. If you want to edit east field to west, it will ask whether we want to update that field. If admin press yes, it will successfully update to west. And
let's say you are going to click that one, click that and edit.
We have to select it.
Select, okay. Now what will happen if you click add here? In here, now we rather than clicking edit, if I click add button, what will happen?
It will add again.
Did you understand? There's issue, right? So what you should do is, when you click edit or something, or if you are going to do that functionality, it should be disabled. Button should be disabled. No user interaction design. Okay.
But when we click this one and press cancel, all the fields should be reset to empty. And then next function is manage sensor data. Same as that, we can add, delete, update functions in here. And the next part is farmer. The next user is farmer.
Did you food processing managers part?
He can give the harvest details of the field stations.
Field stations.
He can only weave that one.
Oh. What other things farmer can do?
Farmer can assign sensors.
To fields. User pass, enter username and password is coming. No need to register login. J O login.
Register.
Okay, we register and proceed, right? Use the same name for the username, password, confirm password, then use. Select the user type, farmer name.
Then here farmer can manage services, assign sensors, add sensor data and hours. Here add sensor data. So here we can assign sensors, manage services. Here we can add watering or fertilizer service to the new service to the field station. We have to give field station. And the date and time. Here we use date picker. To check. Then add service. Equal shift to give. And we can find services like service ID and field station. Here we can paste.
Okay.
And we can delete the service. It should display a message, confirmation message. And here at sensor data, farmer should collect reading from sensors and enter to the system. Here, by checking those entered sensor details, the watering or fertilizer system will automatically active or inactive. Then to check the sensor data.
Let's move the source code, right? That's all, right?
No, I don't know. So
that's fine. Let's see which one that you're going to show. Which one you're going to show? Why? Any issues? House.